back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed getting ready to try a new beer. The one that I have on offer today is Spotted Cow, and this is from the New Glarus Brewing Company out of New Glarus, Wisconsin. This beer here was a gift from my buddy Ryan, who lives down in Columbus. Picked up a couple of New Glarus ones that I hadn't had, and a couple of other things as well. So I was always kind of excited to see something new. Also kind of excited to see a Wisconsin brew. I really don't see too many Wisconsin beers down this way in Northwest Ohio, other than kind of like the mass-produced nonsense. So, kind of excited to try this one out. It says only in Wisconsin, employee owned. There's a little bit of a blurb here on the side. See if I can make it out. The can is two-tone, so it's like yellow and orange. The orange bit's quite easy to read. The yellow is a little harder. Cask conditioned ale has been the popular choice among brews since long before Prohibition. We continue this pioneer spirit with our Wisconsin Farmhouse Ale, brewed with flaked barley and the finest Wisconsin malts. We even give a nod to our farmers. Naturally cloudy, we allow the yeast to remain in the bottle to enhance fullness of flavors which cannot be duplicated otherwise. Expect this ale to be fun, fruity, and satisfying. You know you're in Wisconsin when you see the Spotted Cow. Veland Dank, Daniel and Deborah Carey. So we have the pretty interesting can, I guess, a bit of a fingerprint on the state of Wisconsin, and then a Spotted Cow jumping over the state of Wisconsin. Going with the La Fin du Monde glass today. Let's give this a shot. As far as ratings, it does pretty good. Untapped the 3.89, and there's 470,000 check-ins, so quite a large sample size. Beer Advocate gets a 3.76. The overall rating, an 85. Very good. All right. Let's see. As far as color, you see it's obviously quite cloudy. Just kind of a golden color to it. Nothing too crazy going on. Fair amount of carbonation in there. Head looks quite nice. It's about probably 2 fingers or so. Nice kind of frothy white head. Seems to be hanging around. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere, which is cool. Let's give it a sniff. Not a whole lot. Pick up a bit of light malt, maybe a tiny bit of a citrusy smell, but nothing too strong. I mean, it's a farmhouse ale. I wasn't expecting crazy big scents from it, but got a nice smell. Looks like we have a squirrel visitor over here too. I wonder if he'll wander in to visit us. I left some nuts out here for him, so he's hanging about. All right, let's give it a shot. It's interesting. When I was reading some of the reviews, there seemed to be a bit of a debate. A lot of people were saying that this tastes more like a cream ale than a farmhouse ale, and I would have to agree with that. I think that when you first drink, it's kind of light, medium body, very creamy, very silky. As far as the flavors, you pick up the malt. It's kind of like maybe like a biscuity malt. You might get a little bit of a citrus flavor. Kind of a little bit of the grassy thing going on, and that's it. It's kind of a nice subtle ale. Nice subtle beer. Nothing too crazy going on there. If I had to say farmhouse or cream ale, I'd probably say more on the cream ale side, just because of the texture and the body of it. Either way, I don't care what you call it. It's a good beer, and I would drink another one of these. ABV 4.8%, so a little bit on the lighter side. 18 IBUs, so nothing, obviously not very hoppy. If you were looking for a nice beer that you could drink a few of, it's quite crushable on a nice warm day like it is today, because I have sweat dripping off my head. You could kill a few of these, no problem. So, New Glarus Brewing, Spotted Cow. This is a solid beer. I would definitely drink another one of these. Thanks to Ryan for securing this and saving it for me. Really appreciate it. Always happy to try a new beer that I hadn't had before. Hey, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, jump in down below. If you've tried any of the new Glarus beers, let me know which other ones I should be on the lookout for. Hey, until next time, cheers.